Have you ever wondered why some men never seem to chase women, yet women chase them? Why certain men walk into a room and suddenly, without saying a word, all the attention shifts in their direction? It's not about looks, it's not about money, and it's not about status. It's about presence, it's about wisdom, and it's about self-mastery. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left behind timeless lessons about how to live, how to carry yourself, and how to face the world. What most men don't realize is that these very same lessons make you magnetic in the eyes of women. In today's video, we're diving into 5 Marcus Aurelius suggestions that reveal exactly why women are insanely attracted to men who know this. But before we begin, let me ask you, if you truly want to transform not just how women see you, but how you see yourself, make sure to subscribe to My Stoic Journey, hit the like button, and watch this video all the way through. Because I promise you, what you'll discover today can change your love life forever. Now let's build the foundation before we dive in. Setting the context. Imagine 2 men. One man is constantly chasing women, texting all day, trying to prove himself, worried if she'll leave, desperate for validation. The other man lives differently. He's calm, he's grounded, and he doesn't need constant reassurance. He's focused on his own mission, and women seem to appear in his life naturally. The first man operates out of fear. The second man operates out of strength. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." And this single thought separates men who repel women from men who attract them effortlessly. So what are these 5 Marcus Aurelius suggestions that turn you into the second type of man? Let's break them down. Suggestion 1, master your reactions. Marcus wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Think about this. Most men lose women not because they're unattractive, but because they can't control their emotions. They get jealous too easily. They get insecure when she doesn't text back. They argue over small things. But the man who masters his reactions becomes a rare find. Women notice this instantly. Imagine she tries to test you, she pulls back. She teases you, she checks your patience. Instead of overreacting, you stay calm, collected, and unmoved. That's when something shifts in her mind. She thinks, this man is different. He can't be shaken. He's not like the rest. Let me share a story. There was once a Stoic general in Rome who, during a heated council, was openly insulted in front of the emperor. Everyone expected him to lash out. Instead, he simply smiled, nodded, and carried on. Later, the same people who insulted him were humiliated, not because he attacked them, but because his silence revealed his superiority. This is exactly how attraction works. The man who controls himself controls the room, and women feel drawn to that kind of power. Suggestion 2, live with purpose, not for approval. Marcus said, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Most men fall into the trap of trying to impress women. They buy things they can't afford, say things they don't mean, and bend their entire identity to gain approval. But here's the paradox. The more you seek validation, the less attractive you become. A man of purpose, however, doesn't bend. He doesn't live for applause. He lives for his mission. Imagine a man building his career, his body, his mind, his vision. He's not asking, will she like me if I do this? Instead, he's asking, does this align with who I am? That kind of self-respect draws women in like a magnet, because deep down women know a man who doesn't live for their approval is the man who can actually lead. There's a story from Marcus Aurelius's reign. A group of politicians tried to sway him with flattery, hoping he would grant them favors. Marcus listened, but he didn't yield. Later, he wrote in his meditations, "The applause of others is meaningless if it comes at the cost of your own integrity." Women feel this too. They're not attracted to men who constantly seek approval. They're drawn to men who live with unwavering direction. Suggestion 3, value self-discipline above pleasure. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Self-discipline is rare in today's world. Most men chase instant gratification, endless scrolling, drinking, chasing meaningless encounters. But here's the truth. Women are instinctively drawn to men who can say no to their impulses. Why? Because discipline equals stability, and stability is attractive. Imagine two men, one who spends his nights in chaos, and another who wakes up early, trains his body, studies his craft, and pursues growth. Which one do you think women trust more? Which one do you think they feel safe with? The Stoics lived by discipline. Marcus Aurelius was emperor of the most powerful empire in the world, yet he lived modestly, slept on a simple bed, and avoided indulgence. His discipline wasn't just about strength, it was about freedom. And that's what women sense. A disciplined man isn't controlled by his environment, he controls himself. And that makes him irresistibly attractive. Suggestion 4, emotional strength over emotional chaos. Marcus said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Women are not attracted to men who panic at every setback, who sulk when things don't go their way, or who drown in negativity. They're attracted to men who radiate calmness, who even in chaos can see clearly. Let me tell you a story. During a plague in Rome, when panic was spreading like wildfire, Marcus Aurelius remained composed. He wrote, "Do not let the future disturb you. You will meet it if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." Now imagine a man facing modern problems, job loss, family drama, financial struggle. The average man collapses under pressure. But the Stoic man steadies himself, thinks rationally, and moves forward. That kind of emotional steadiness is incredibly rare. And women notice it immediately. Because here's the truth. Women are attracted to men who can hold space for their storms, without being swept away by them. Suggestion 5. Lead yourself first, then others will follow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This is perhaps the most important suggestion of all. Most men talk. They talk about their goals, their dreams, their values, but they don't live them. Marcus reminds us, stop talking. Start being. When you lead yourself, through discipline, self-respect, integrity, and emotional control, you automatically lead others. And women? They don't want empty words. They want to feel your strength, your leadership, your grounded presence. Think about the most magnetic men in history. They didn't beg for attention. They didn't announce their greatness. They simply lived it. And people, especially women, were drawn to them. Marcus Aurelius ruled millions, yet he led by example, not by boasting. He didn't need to convince people he was a good man, he showed them. And that's what makes a man truly attractive. Wrapping it up. So let's recap. The 5 Marcus Aurelius suggestions that make men insanely attractive to women are: 1. Master your reactions. 2. Live with purpose, not for approval. 3. Value self-discipline above pleasure. 4. Choose emotional strength over chaos. 5. Lead yourself first and others will follow. These aren't tricks. These aren't gimmicks. And these are timeless truths about becoming the kind of man who doesn't just attract women, but who commands respect in every area of life. And here's the secret. When you embody these principles, you won't have to chase. You won't have to prove yourself. Women will feel it. They'll see it. And they'll be drawn to it. Because attraction isn't about pretending to be someone else. It's about becoming the strongest version of yourself. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.